I found my next job. We're in Torquay. Is it Torquay? You pronounce
Torquay.
it? Torquay.
Yes.
Here in Australia, and this is one of the surf cities. It's the very beginning of Great Ocean Road. We stopped here. Of course, you see the sign. We had to stop. This is Eden. She's the owner, and you had a wonderful story you told us yesterday about this business. Please let everybody know about the history of Frenchies.
So my grandparents, Cole and Mick French, began this business back in '62. It was initially a diner, so people would come in after their surf and get their breakfasts or lunches or whatever in a diner setup. And then over the years it progressed to become a fish and chip shop.
Wow.
Where I started working when I was about 12. And then unfortunately my grandfather died when I was 11, so then it became my grandmother and my uncle that ran the business. So they had it, my uncle, for 35 years. And then my husband and I and our 3 children moved back from Sydney 15 years ago to keep it in the family. So I've been now running it for 15 years, and yeah, that's my family history with Frenchies on the Esplanade.
How many generations now?
So I'm 3rd generation. All 3 of my kids have worked here. So yeah, my eldest is 33, my youngest is 19. So the 25-year-old and 19-year-old still work here. My eldest daughter's now married with a baby, so not so much, but
I love it.
Yeah, the other 2, one of them's actually working tonight, so that I can go out for dinner. But
23rd wedding anniversary.
Yes, 23rd tomorrow.
23 years. Congratulations
Thank
to
you.
So Frenchies since 1962. We came in. Is it the rock salt caramel?
Rock salt caramel seems to be a favourite with the French family.
Everly's favorite ice cream since she's been born, is what she said.
Yes, amazing.
It's amazing. So Eden, when we were in here yesterday, people are coming in saying hi to you by name. What is the community like here in Torquay?
Look, it's changed a lot over the years. I grew up here. I did leave for about 13 years, but it's still got that, essentially, that small town feel about it. It has changed a lot. We've had a lot of people move down from Melbourne and stuff. So the overall feel is still small town, but it's changing. It's becoming, where our growth has been phenomenal over the last 15 years in particular. Not all for the better.
Yeah.
But it's progress, and you've just got to accept it and roll with the punches, essentially.
Well, you've been doing that for 15 years and doing a great job doing it. And that being said, is this the longest standing family-owned business?
I think it's the last one in Torquay that's still running and run and owned by the original family.
Congratulations to that, for keeping it in the family.
Yeah, look, it wasn't what I'd planned for life. I don't know that it was my end goal, but when my nan, who was she was my best mate.
Yeah.
When her and my uncle asked if we were interested 20 years ago in keeping it in the family and moving back from Sydney, then yeah, it was a no-brainer. Bring your kids to Torquay or live in Sydney. So Torquay every day of the week.
It's cool. So people, it's just a family business. People come in, everyone's family. It really has a really cool vibe to it. Tell everyone though, before we let you go, the apostrophe S and the IES.
Okay, so the IES, which is on the sign inside, signifies 2 Frenches running the business. So initially that was my grandparents, and then it was my nan and my uncle. Whereas after my grandmother died, it was just my uncle running it, which is the Y', singular, and moi.
And moi. I do have one last question.
Yes.
We love the rock salt caramel, but
Yes.
is there a favorite that people come in and get from you?
Well, let's be honest, Rainbow is always going to be an outright favourite because it's kids, it's ice cream on the beach. So yeah, Rainbow is my top seller. However, Chocolate and the rock salt caramel are very close seconds.
Well, they're all fantastic.
No,
so
thank
Eden
you.
is a Frenchie. It's your anniversary, and you were all about Frenchitivity. How you like that?
Absolutely. It's been such a pleasure to meet you guys.
So nice to meet you.
This is awesome. Thank
Yes.
you.